American South Americans and Amp Live. Welcome to Mindset Money Monday and the Amp Live Real Estate Show. I'll be your host today. If you watch this video all the way through, there's always going to be some pro tips, golden nuggets, awesomeness as always, rock and roll in all that you do. Hope your 2024 is rocking and rolling and it's going in the direction that you want it to go. I'm going to be your host for today. Do those likes and loves and watch the video all the way through. Like I said, that's what I did. Believe it or not, I watched Carlton Sheets. As an old rock and roller back in the day. Not really rock and roll, but rock and roll and real estate. Yeah, some awesome stuff. He did an awesome job. That was the time when they did, actually did what's called infomercials. And infomercials back in the day cost like millions and millions of dollars, so you know they're making bank doing this stuff, right? So there is a business. And the real estate business, there's a business in the coaching and mentoring business. We're in the mentoring business, one-on-one, 2024. Little by little, cruise into the coaching and community business. That's happening more and more as we move forward. So I'm going to touch bases on that. Looks like they still got the tree up here. Oh, wow, pretty nice. Nice area. I'm going to switch it around. You can see the tree, you can see the Christmas stuff going. They got the waterfall, or whatever that is. That's pretty cool, as always, right? A little chilly out here, but just remember, Mindset Money Monday. Today is the day where people trying to get moving forward, trying to move forward, and at the same token going, you know what, hey, this is Monday, shit, I'm just trying to get some traction. I know a long time ago, I used to call them Chinese Mondays, right? And here's a funny story, nothing personal about anything, right? Because I'm Hispanic, right? So you can't say anything about anything about being a different race or anything, right? The United States of America is a melting pot of awesomeness, a melting pot of all kinds of races and ethnicities and everything that goes with that. Where's that place? So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go back that way. So, reason that I came up with, I guess, reason why that happens, right? For me, nowadays, every day is a rock and roll day. I don't care if it's Monday or Sunday or Saturday. I don't live for the weekends and all that good stuff because my life is a little bit different. But when you're doing that type of stuff and you're working your ass off, right? And you're like, man, Monday. If you're in the real estate business, you're rocking and rolling on Monday because it's a busy day because all kinds of shit happens on Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday. And when there's people that say, you know what, I reserve my weekends for my family and for this and that. And I'm like, okay, well then get the hell out of real estate because it's not for you. Real estate is done on the weekends. It's done on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. And I should say fortunately, right? Because look, who made up these days, right? People, human beings, government. What's a Monday? What's a Tuesday? It's the same freaking day. It's an awesome day. You're either gonna have an awesome day or a shitty day. Whether it's a Monday or a Tuesday, but it's Tuesday because people are hanging out Saturday and Sunday, or they're working their asses off in real estate, or they're trying to get escrows open and things of that nature. So Mondays are always what? Hectic to a degree. And then others are like, you know what, fuck that, I'm not answering my phone. It's Monday. I'm not going to answer my phone. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to watch the movies. I'm going to eat some food, and that's it. And sometimes that happens. That's okay to do that stuff, right? But there's a thing I came up with called Chinese Mondays, and that was just that. On Monday, the last cycle, when you're rocking and rolling, doing stuff, you're like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to do shit. Have my assistant do it, or have an associate do that, or whoever's in the office, whoever's chosen to be the runner for the day is going to do what? They're going to take care of all that business and take my calls and all that other good stuff, and I'll be back Tuesday, right? And it happens. But it was funny, the reason that came up is because there's a place called Tokyo Lobby in Southern California over in Azusa, on Azusa Boulevard. Awesome place. Used to go there when I was a kid, and they're still there. Thank goodness for them. Congratulations to them. But it's about Japanese food. Now, I'm not into the sushi and all the fish and stuff, but I love their teriyaki chicken and teriyaki steak, right? Half and half. Kind of like Wobble Grill, but awesome, but better, right? And actually, it's restaurant style, and they have sushi, and they have tempura and shrimp and all kinds of good stuff, right? But they'd be closed on Mondays. And I'm like, why are they closed on Mondays? I don't get it. Why the hell would they be? Well, it's to get prepared for the week. So here's the same thing for Mindset Money Monday. Even if you're not doing shit, get your mind ready for the game. Get your mind ready to rock. Get your mind ready to rock and roll and do what you need to do for the week. Gear up for the week, gear up for the month, gear up for the year. And Mindset Money Mondays is going to do that for you. Those that you have to focus on money, no. But you do got to focus on your mindset. mindset and rocking and rolling. You got to, those things are things do manifest. Thoughts are things, and when you think about those things, and whatever you hyper focus on will come to fruition. It just happens that way. But we're all got so much stuff on our minds and so many things that are happening. This, that, boom, I got to do this and I got to do that, and the kids and life and job and all this crazy stuff happens, right? Is this it? Cava? Oh, they got clutch in Cava. What the hell is Cava? Cava. Who knows? Oh, chicken? That's some weird shit there. Okay. Then a coffee shop. But we're out here in Southern California, in the Inland Empire, I believe. And setting up, already got appointments ready to rock and roll with some investors for tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Oh, there's some open spots here. Maybe I'll just sit on my ass. I usually don't. I like to walk around and stand up instead of sitting on my butt and doing that stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and keep my glasses here. But I just wanted to kind of talk about that, and it's kind of unique because I was thinking about the same thing about, well, shit, what is it? Mondays, why do they do that? Once they get prepared, they get prepared, their food get prepared, they fold the napkins, and they get ready for rock and roll. Plus, it was one of their slowest days for a restaurant or their type of food, which is Japanese, for the restaurant business. So they would go ahead and take that day. It's not that they took it off. Trust me, they didn't take it off. They got prepared for it. So what is today? Today is Mindset Money Monday to get off your ass, rock and roll, feed your mind with Think and Grow Rich, feed your mind with mindset, feed your mind with positive mental attitude and all that good stuff, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it in this business. You got to adjust, adapt, or you will perish. I say rock and roll, as I always say. Rock and roll in all that you do. But this looks like a pretty cool place. Oh, shit. They got some places upstairs. Oh, interesting. All right, cool. Check. But I got some appointments. We're going to be making some appointments out, and we're going to be talking to some investors that want to get into the business. One to come aboard is on the mentoring program, and as well as just getting and wanting to work their cash. They got cash, and they want to spend some money and buy some properties for cash flow, fix and flips, things of that nature. Had one crazy guy who was writing like 17 offers a day. Not a real estate agent. I feel sorry for the real estate agent, right, man? And they're not like shitty LOIs, one-page LOIs going, oh, yeah, I'm interested. No. These are like awesome deals that were put together by an agent who's probably spending tons of hours doing this stuff. We looked at the contract because he did make an offer on one of the properties we're working on, and it was like, well, awesome, did a good job. They'll write him up like my boss, right? Like the boss does. Cross those T's, dot those I's, and don't leave any shit out. So, you know what I mean? Oh, there's a new thing, the stand. Okay. Anyways, ADHD kicking in, but that's what you got to do, right? And it was awesome because he's doing that. But you can imagine 17 offers in a day, and then he's just signing away. Oh, I'm stuck over here, can't get out. But he may get one, he may get none. So the offer that he did send in was a little low. The only objection I'd have to it was like, hey, it was written up awesome, it was written up great. But the offer they made, if they did a little bit more homework, they find out that shit, that doesn't even cover the note that's on the property. So it just wasted their time, wasted his time, and I told him when he was in the property that, hey, here's what's owed on the property, okay? That'll help you out. Gave him a couple other awesome things to say, hey, look, you can do this in a different way. You can go sub-2, you can go subject to existing financing, you can go creative real estate, you can turn around, buy this thing, you want to fix it, flip it, make a couple of bucks, or you can go ahead and keep it, turn it into co-living and cash flow it, or keep it as a long-term rental. So, but went in 1 year, out the other, but it's okay. He was around when the market was doing his thing after it crashed, and kind of just taking deeds and stuff, right? Which is not the thing to do. You don't want to do that. You want to take deeds. It's not a smart thing to do. You're better off going through the whole, disclosures, CYA letters, disclose, and do it properly. And the more paperwork, the better. And it just works out. At least I like to sleep at night, so and I want to make sure my investors I'm working with and sellers I'm working with that are going to be able to sleep at night as well. So let's talk about creative real estate investing and exit strategies. Oh, there's all kinds of them now. Now, in the past, some of them were not around. They're kind of underground, and some of the exit strategies were not shared in the open market. It was a lot harder to get information because you had to go what? You had to go to seminars, you had to go to webinars. No, there wasn't no webinars. You had to go to seminars, buy 40 pounds of books and CDs and cassettes and all that good stuff. Or you go to the seminars and watch the seminar and go through some trainings, or you had to go into offices to learn how to train, or you watch the CDs over and over, and things of that nature. Try to join a program or networks and things of that nature, and it just made it a lot more difficult to get the information that was needed, and it wasn't shared like it is today, right? You got all this beautiful stuff right here. Look, you can share this stuff anywhere, but you got to make sure you're getting the right information, and not everybody's going to put all the information on something like this unless it's super private, right? You'd be an idiot to do that. So a lot of these videos I will drop pro nuggets, pro tips, stuff that is true in the industry that works, because I'm not afraid to share it at the end of the day. But at the same token, there are certain things, like with every business, proprietary, the secret hot sauce, whatever you want to call, Kentucky Fried Chicken's herbs and spices, right, and the recipe. Everybody does business a little bit different, but not much. To a degree, I always say the art of the deal is the art of the deal. Learn the AMP Live method. That's what we created over the years, and that's what I represent with AHA, America's Help America's AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track, together with you and others across the United States of America. And AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. By the way, it goes up every year for the one-on-one. We're a true one-on-one mentoring program. I'm going to talk a little bit about some exit strategies that are on the table now, what's happening, what's been done in the past, and a few more now that are out there that you can do. And you always got to adjust and pivot. Even like the Airbnb, a lot of them are getting shut down. They're going in different routes, co-living. You got your assisted living, sober living. Co-living's really hot, which you could just call it. Co-living is just a fancy word for roommates, right? Sober living is the fancy word for a, what do you call it? A halfway house of some sort, right? Assisted living is, well, instead of, the hospital, you are doing it at home, you go and passing someone else's property. But there's even stuff for autism houses, things that we're going to be doing in 2024, 25, 26, and 27. It's something that's near and dear to our heart, because we live with that stuff, and not that stuff, but that awesomeness, right? So, but there are, I always say, right, yes, you can have your nonprofits and have your charities, and in the real estate business, right, when you have the knowledge and you share it and do things with others, or even to help sellers, we all got to eat. You got to eat, right? You got to have a business. And with your specialized knowledge, you deserve to get paid for that knowledge, okay? And that's what we want to do, is help you get to that point where you get that knowledge and you can share it with others, or share on what you need to do to help others in regards to their stressed out situations or distressed situations with their real estate. At the same token, if you choose to share it with your friends and family, or just your family, go for it. I know last cycle I didn't share it with anybody. People would go in the office and there's nothing on the computers, there's nothing in the office, just a secretary to collect checks for rent and things of that nature, right? But nothing more, nothing less. And runners, and same thing, 30 days to come in and make some money. If we're cutting you a check in 30 days, we're gonna keep you. If not, you gotta go. And the door gets locked and don't come back anymore. But things have changed a lot where you can do a lot of this online. There's a lot of people want to get into the business. Inflation's crazy, interest rates are crazy. Just had that conversation. As you can see, I got my ears a little bit lowered. So even talking with her, right? She's awesome. She does a great job, I think, anyway. So at least, for what I want. Got to hit Bosley now. Got to do the Arnold. I need Bosley. Or however the fuck he talks. Anyways, but exit strategies, right? So when you get into a deal, we always like to, and we share that with you. Your first deal might be a wholesale deal, might be a fix and flip deal, might be a sub-2 deal, might be a rent-to-own deal, might be an option with a lease purchase. There's a lot of ways to do this stuff. And yes, you got to have some money. It's a business. I always tell people, yes, it's a business, but we're going to help you set that up as a business so you understand how to rock it, understand the mechanics about the business, understanding the part of sales 101, yes. Unfortunately, I hate the word sales. I prefer solutions. We provide solutions to people left and right. That's what this business is about. But you can go into a property, whether it's distressed, whether it's a nice home in a nice area, right? You can get those $800,000, $1 million properties, $2 million properties. There could be commercial properties, strip malls. It could be warehouse. I got a cool investor that I spoke with. So if you got any warehouses that look like shit and they're thrashed, right? And they're near the water, give me a holler. We'll get that sucker sold, because he's willing and he wants to buy and he's got the lines of credit and the money and everything ready to rock and roll. So if you know of any warehouses out there that look like shit and they're thrashed, need a lot of work, and they're near the water, send them over, PM me, text me if you have my telephone number. You can get in touch with me anywhere, right? You can hit the website if you like. You can hit me up on all the social media somewhere. Send them over, and we'll get that. We'll do a deal together, right? We'll structure the deal, put it together, and however we need to do it, and go from there. So there's investors that are looking for that. A lot of them are moving from fix and flip to buy and hold. They're pivoting because they're just adjusting to the market. A lot of them are just saying, no, fuck that. I just want to fix and flip, get in, get out, get in, get out, build up my capital, because they want to get ready for when the market starts churning and turning to buy those properties super freaking cheap and then buy and hold, right? But thing is don't wait, right? A lot of people go, when should I get started in real estate, right? Don't be the woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's all about, well, you get in when you're ready, when you've made a commitment to say, I'm doing this. Because you can make money in a down market, an up market, it doesn't matter. You can make money in any market just as long as you're committed and that you keep on moving forward. Put an apparatus together to lead generate, because without leads, you're dead in the water. You have to have leads. Yes, your spirit influence, investors, buyers. That all starts when you have a deal. If you have a real deal, real buyers come to the table. Investors come to the table. You got something to sell. You have something of value. You have a bag of gold that you need to turn into mean green money. Okay, that's what I learned a long time ago, is that shit, I got contracts. Contract is what? It's a bag of gold. But I can't take a bag of gold and go buy food. Can't go buy a car. Maybe trade it. But it's harder to figure out how to trade that stuff, right? When I can just say, hey, I got to get it sold so I can get my money in my bank and go do what I need to do and then put it back into my business. That's what I suggest you do. Do a deal, celebrate your win, go do something you've never ever done in your entire life and spend more money you've ever spent just to get a taste of it, and then put it back into your business and keep on building. You got to change that mindset. And it happens to the best of us, right? There's a lot of people that crash and burn, built up again, crash and burn, built up again, crash and burn, then never fucking do it again ever. Because they're like, shit, fuck that shit, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go get a job, I'm going to do something else. And they give up on life, which sucks. So, you know, who wants to do that, right? Who wants to go in that direction? I get it. Some people are okay with that. I know I'm not, and maybe you're probably not either, right? Especially if you're going to watch this and you watch this all the way through. It tells me you are persistent, you're tenacious, you are somebody different. You're the one type of person who says, you know what? If they have it, I can have it too. Of course, we all can, right? But we got to work for it, and you got to keep on doing what you need to do, and you can never ever quit. You know. So in the creative real estate round is mindset. 99% of this business is mindset. You have to have that. If you don't have that, you're going to crash and burn very quickly, right? And it's always best when you have people, yes. So and I agree. I know people are building communities and things of that nature. It wasn't my thing. It's not my thing. But at the end of the day, if you want to help out and build a community with AMP Live, American Mentoring Program, hey, let me know. Share that with me. Come aboard. We got some cool people that I've met for last year into this year, where they're going to help with the funnels. They're going to help with building out, yes, the Sub-2 Master Group, AHA University, and things of that nature, but up to my specs and up to my standards. Because I'm a person that has very, very high standards in this business. I take this business serious. I don't fuck around with bullshit. I don't want to fuck around with people who waste time. That's why I don't meet with people. Unless you have a check, and I've adopted that method. If you got a check for me, I'll meet with you. Right? And you should probably do the same thing, because you can meet all kinds of fucking people and just waste your damn time. Especially if they're not at that level, or they're not even interested, or just want to, I get it. Have some lunch, have some coffee. Friends are cool. But at the same token, we're here to make money. We're here to make money together. So I always say, no problem. That's the way it has to be. But there are some times you're going to meet with people, investors. Hey, you want to help them. You qualified them, you vetted them, they got cash, you got proof of funds, you know their buy box. Does that make sense to meet with them? Sure, why not? And if we're gonna meet, guess what? I got some deals for you. We're gonna sit down, and before we're done, either gonna write a check or we're gonna put something on paper, and we're gonna do some wire transfer action, right? To make sure that we're gonna work some deals and rock some deals together. That's what you should be thinking. Even at like properties, people would do open houses, right? Be aggressive. It's okay. Be relentless. Like the bosses, that's their new thing, right? Be relentless. Bottom line is be relentless. Say, yeah, we ready to write this up? We'll write it up right now. Right? Where's your agent? Get him on the phone. Get him on the phone. Let's write this up right now. You don't have an agent? Okay, great. Let's work a deal right now and let's write it up. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't ask, how are you supposed to know? If you don't ask, you won't get. My son knows this very, very, very well, right? And it's all about, hey, if you want something, ask or go get it, right? God helps them who help themselves. And it's true, right? It's our duty to do what we need to do, rock and roll at the end of the day, and do those things. But creative real estate investing can change your life. 1 deal, 2 deals can change your life. You can do a deal every quarter. That'll change your life. Wholesaling, hey, I get it. Now, I'm not one who's going to say, oh, wholesaling sucks or fuck wholesaling. Look, I'm not going to lie. Do bird dogging, get some referral fees. Wholesaling, make some money, put it back into your business. Take that money, build out your business, fix, flip, buy, hold, single family, multifamily, commercial, doesn't matter. You're able to do those things, okay? So, but you got to start somewhere. Some people go straight to multifamily. That's cool. Can you go straight to multifamily? Of course you can. You can go do whatever how you want, or you go straight to buying motels if you want to, if you got the money, or you're willing to spend the time to learn how to do that. Then it's doable. It's damn cold out here. Shit, my hands are freezing. I think my head's hurting too. All right, slow connection. Here we go. All right. I think I need some coffee. We're gonna go hit. Was it Barnes and Nobles? Get some coffee. We got some coffee over here. I might try that grind thing. Let me see. Is that over here? I'll try the coffee since I'm going to be having a couple of meetings there with some investors. All right, rocking and rolling. So if you have questions, reach out. Reach out. We'll answer all those questions. We'll touch base. We'll get in touch with you. You get in touch with us if it's a good fit. The Rock and Roll One-on-One American Mentee Program has obviously gone up about a third for 2024. Take advantage of it. It's a truly one-on-one mentoring, 6 months of one-on-one mentoring. We partner up and do deals for 12 months. If you rock and roll and kick your ass, the average of getting a deal or getting something under contract is usually about 30 to 60 days. This should go really, 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 really slow. And then it could be 90, could be 4 months. Shit, it took me 4 months before I got my first deal. Right? And that's after I spent another 18 months of building out the websites and the business and the lead generation machine and all that good stuff, so I didn't have to knock on doors or make cold calls. Or drive for dollars, right? Because that's some old shit. But does it work? Yeah. New school with old school works, okay? Period. The old school stuff is what people are not willing to do, but you'll find deals there, trust me, if you do it. If you don't do it, it's because of being lazy, and the ones that aren't lazy are going to get your deals. Right? But we're going back to the roots of digging in and hunking and chunking. And sub-2 master, hunting those deals and rocking those deals. That's me right there. You're looking at him right there. And I'm willing to work with you. If you're willing to get out in Southern California and hit the bricks and get out and blood, sweat, and tear it, I'll be willing to work with you and our team, as well as some other programs that we're now rolling out with the coaching, because I know people need it, and not everybody can come aboard and take on the hard cost of the one-on-one mentoring program. So they're willing to at least say, hey, man, look, it's been 8 months, a year and a half. Haven't done any deals. Well, that's where that stops. All right, so we chopped it down for the first quarter of 2024. It's usually $4 or $5 grand. Chop that in half, and that's the price of admission to come aboard, and we'll work with you until you get a contract in the first 30 days. If you don't get a contract first 30 days, we'll help you for another 30. And if you don't get a contract in the next 30 days, within 60, we'll help you all the way up to 90 days to help you get a contract, with us probably doing 90% of the work. As long as you show up and do what you need to do. Everything is negotiable, as you know, in life and in real estate, period. And we'll work it accordingly. Nobody's doing that out there right now. Nobody's doing what we're doing. Nobody wants to. All right? They want that ATM cash, that money while you sleep type stuff. But we're willing. I just can't sleep good at night knowing that that's the case. All right? So not that it's a bad thing. It's an awesome thing. But, want to make sure we put our name on this, then we'll make sure we're helping you, okay? And then, of course, after it's all said and done, a lot of those, courses and programs will be put into AHA University, and yeah, they'll be sold off, and you can buy them and you can watch them, but you won't be connected to a community, connected to, trainers just I won't be involved as much. You'll probably see my mug on a lot of the training or others, but that's the direction we're going in. Same token, we're building up VIP Execs is one of our sponsors. So if you're looking to become a real estate agent, or you are a real estate agent and you're tired, you're burned out, and your brokers promise you stuff and they're just not delivering and they're blowing smoke up your butt, or you drank the Kool-Aid and you're like, yeah, this is what's going to happen and it's not happening, then reach out. I'll connect you with my broker. You'll be able to plug in and we'll get you rock and rolling to get the best of both worlds, on the private side and the public side, where you'll work with VIP Execs, Realty and Lending, as well as AHA, Americans How Americans Amp, live all together to do what? To move forward, so that we're all moving forward in the same direction. And that's the beauty of the Mastermind Alliance. If you understand Think and Grow Rich. If you have never read the book Think and Grow Rich, then get out there and read it. It's an awesome, beautiful book. That's to keep your mind rocking and rolling with a positive mental attitude. And that's what mindset is all about. So you need to have mindset to do this stuff, okay? So exit strategies, yes. Anything that comes down the wire, that's what the funnel is for. So your first deal comes down the wire, may go, hey, this is a perfect wholesale deal. Or is it perfect for subject to existing financing, subject to existing taxes? Is it maybe better for a lease option? Is it better for a maybe sub to or rent to own? One of those types of properties, or structuring the deals. And then you're going, well, where the hell do I get the money? Right? It's private dollars. Where am I going to get the money? Hard money is going to suck up your bottom line. So private dollars, once you have a deal, real buyers will come to the table. And when you have real buyers, guess what? They're willing to write a check. They're willing to invest in properties if you have that credibility. In the beginning, you'll be working with us, so the credibility will be with us as you help you build your business, because that's the goal, is to help you build your business. Unless you want to come aboard and work with us exclusively, then there are aboard. All right, well, it looks like it's time now. I got a slow connection here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Rock and roll and all what you do. This is Eric from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, Mindset Money Monday, as well as the Amplified Real Estate Show. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Rock and roll and all what you do. United we stand. Keep on rocking and rolling in all that you do. Never give up. PMA, positive mental attitude. AHA, Americans Helping Americans. It's cold out here, man. Sheesh. Woo, chilly. Plus all this food. It smells so damn good. One American at a time, one family at a time. Doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others. Now, there's probably, if you do the likes and loves, I'm not sure, I don't got my glasses on. That's what happens, right? My dad didn't say, hey, your eyeball's going to start going out, because I used to be able to see like a freaking hawk, an eagle, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? Then all of a sudden you get older and then my eyeballs start going, right? But then it's been, okay, Nardies Brown, rock and roll and all what you do, brother. Hope you're out there kicking ass and doing what you need to do. Reach out if you got properties, or if you got inventory, or if you need some help with anything. Reach out. Do those hearts and likes. Appreciate it. Hit me with the DM or PM or whatever we call it. Direct message, private message. Right? Tomato. That's always the thing, right? Everybody calls whatever they want to call, whatever they do to a degree. I get it, Even in real estate, so many acronyms, right? For the traditional side and even the real estate investing side, right? You got NODs. What's a NOD? Notice the default. What's a NOT? Notice the trustee. Or NOTS. Notice trustee sale. Other people call them other things. What's a pre-foreclosure? What is an actual foreclosure, right? What's probate? What about a trust? What all this good stuff. But these are awesome terms. When you learn them, it's like anything else. It's like riding a bike. You'll never usually, some things, right? But that's why it's super important to stay in the game. Keep rocking and rolling. Keep your team fired up. Keep your team rocking and rolling, and do what you need to do. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Exit strategies will be some links down below. Click those links down below. If you decide you want to come aboard and work with us, or if you got some deals for us, or you got some funds and you want to invest and do the creative real estate investing stuff, or just become a first trusted investor. We call them friendship deals, where you write a check and then we do the work and write a check back and get it back to you. That's the whole goal. Other than that, keep on rocking and rolling in all that you do. Chilly Willy, it's Mindset Money Monday. I'm going to sign off here. I'll be back tomorrow. So they got those high awesome cars there, performance cars. Tomorrow I'll be back tomorrow. It's Tuesday. Be out in the field, and Wellness Wednesday, and then Thursday out in the field again.